Good morning. I don't know if it's usually the sleep, like if it's really hot in the room, or if it's really cold. If it's really hot, it's still, if you don't ever want to get out of bed, it's harder to get out of bed in the middle of the night when you gotta pee. So you would just keep falling back to sleep. But then when it's cold, you will get right up and should be able to pee. So they're both nice and slow. I think warmer keeps you sleep off like in the night. I drink a lot of water. Let's go with this stuff. Let's go with this stuff. Alrighty. So we got about not very long until this is all over. Going until May 3rd. What's up on it? I don't think there should be any problems going really. I mean, not unfortunate for sure, but I'm all by myself, so nothing can stop me. Nobody can stop me. I mean, nobody fucking around, and other than that, as far as like tips for like getting not sick, as soon as you feel sort of mucus or spit gathering in your mouth, you need to get up and get to somewhere where you can spit that out. Make it a point to not swallow the spit unless it's the good stuff like you gotta water your mouth because you're about to go eat and then you can swallow that spit. In fact, you're gonna want to swallow that spit because that's the stuff that lets you know you made a right decision on whatever you're about to eat. Look, your mouth start watering, look it up. But if it's mucus or you're not hungry, you got spit gathering in your mouth, especially the loogie mucus kind. Get it out of there. Get it all up and out of there. Save your freaking life to be an idiot. Alright? We're not that fucking powerful and strong. A little glob of spit can take us out for good. I'm sure we'll be an idiot. So that's to avoid all potential chances of getting sick in life. We're adults now. Who the fuck has time to be sick? You ain't gonna get out of fucking school. You don't want to go to school? Don't go to school. Don't fucking miss work. Come on now. It's real life. Look at me. I'm by myself. I was missing work for the past 5 years. Let me hit for my ass. But so let's get to this workout. Got my subs over here. Also, the vitamins, at least your multivitamins, and vitamin C, vitamin D is crucial. Vitamin D stuff is going to save the life, I think. No, it does. I can't really isolate it and define it. But it just does its job. Like, don't talk about me though, alright? As I slowly introduce the big three there, vitamin C was taking care of everything for me. And then vitamin C was like, yeah. Something kind of, want to add a few other things, at least 2 other things. And then that was well, actually, just one other thing, vitamin D. Calcium bone, I think. I don't know about that. You get vitamin D, calcium from vitamin D, don't you? It's bone strengthening. I don't get how if it consumes calcium, which is in bones, I think. What that makes your bones stronger. I don't understand that one there. It sounds awesome, calcium, but what it does for you, I don't know. I don't get that. So always clean out your stuff right after use. Your bong even. I know that shit's expensive. Like I'm just sharing all the fucking stuff. Do what's in your head to do. Don't fucking wait. Don't let your bong get black around the inside. That shit doesn't look cool to me. It never has. A brand new bong or a clean bong looks like a brand new bong to me. That shit always has looked cool to me. Because I've shopped for bongs in head shops, what they're called. Like, I mean, head shops and shit. Fucking, they used to go. Oh wait, I think they always call them head shops. I don't know, smoke shops. I thought, and then smoke shops became smoke shops. I think smoke shops used to be cigar shops, and then they swapped it out here. I thought smoke shops were called for weed, man. I didn't. I mean, there was no drugs. I'm shutting up. Anyways, absolutely. Excuse me. Oh, shit. Sheesh. All right. Ooh. You guys ready to get married? Ignore the rest of the fingers. Just the ring fingers is what these are called. Guess you didn't know. These are middle fingers. I don't flick people off. I don't even, but these are ring fingers. I bring them both close together. In case you're gay or some sort of same-sex experience. And then heterosexual is what I was taught was the left ones. I believe in marriage and love, so there you go. Go get married, though. You got to do it legally. You know? Let's finish cleaning this up. All right, so I'm gonna just go easy on these workouts from now on, but I am gonna do them the same amount of work. It might take longer. What do I mean by easy there? Yesterday, maybe not easier, kind of harder. I gotta go through them faster because I notice I've been letting that feeling dissipate by doing something else. Taking breaks while working out. Eating's fine, but something else like sitting here and talking, maybe I don't know, whatever else I was doing, like stuff like this. But I had to do this before I do anything. All right. Spit first. Okay. Here we go. All right. Now let's get to this thing. Dude. I was not over there doing nothing. They is telling a bull-faced lie about me. They don't even know the truth is about themselves. So I wouldn't even talk to those person. Just up there and try to, how is you gonna lead them over me? You don't even make no sense right now. I don't even know who you is. Let it work. It's the truth. All I was doing was traveling up yonder by myself as usual. Somebody obviously told you a storm of lies, but they don't know me at all. I ain't having it. Tell you the truth. I ain't having it. That shit is final. You take it as a joke if you want, or you can believe the truth. And that's what I just told you. Why would I lie? The heck is you talking about? Now fix my breakfast before I get angry. Shit. Hurry up. Shit. Alright, yo. So like I said, there's no like. It's not stupid to just take it easy on this. You know what I mean? It's more than just getting it done. Why not do it correctly? I've already given good advice on how to work out easier. Is easier, just more calm and relaxed. I've already been doing this. I don't need to be in there like heaving and hoeing like a power lifter. They got to do that shit because what their exercises are fucking impossible. That lifting that bar shit, that shit's hard to do. It looks fucking hard to do. They're all, I mean, that shit ain't just lightweight. You know what I mean? It's some heavy stuff. So they always gotta work out like that. It's like hypertrophy workouts +2. You know what I mean? Level 2. Super state hypertrophy workout. They gotta be like that all the time. But also now that I've mentioned that, that's what I mean. In between working out, I can't do the little taking breaks and stuff like that. You get because you'll start to like lose the pump. You know what I mean? Yeah. Excuse me. You know, there's a solidness that you develop or it comes while you're working out. And it so your body is solid. Like I said on some of the new way that I've decided to continue to my workouts is I don't go all the way up and down. Just like a push up, you can lock it in the press is just fucking how I know that I'm doing it right, no matter what anyone says to me. Yeah, shopping is so much fucking fun. It's not even funny. That shit's crazy. Like, I don't know. That's just some different type of shit. That's a different type of living right there. You know, grocery shopping, just like shopping in like a, just shopping in general. It's just a stuff. Already. It's the best toothpaste. So I don't brush your teeth in the bathroom anymore. Don't leave your toothbrush in the bathroom anymore. I don't think that's how that's supposed to go. Just put that shit in your room. Maybe like you'll you know you can figure out something cool at the table or something, an area for the stuff that doesn't need to be in the bathroom. Because poop's in the bathroom. You're in and out of that motherfucker only. You're not supposed to go in there with your sandwich and take a seat and the shit at the same time. The fuck? I mean, don't go in there with a mouthful of food. None of that shit. We're adults now. So, let's get to this workout. Get this shit started. respect your freaking refrigerator. Actually, fuck what I just said. Keep that motherfucker closed every time. Jeez. Even everything. I'm not gonna tell you how to eat your food. I think someone's not in the bathroom, of course. Don't eat any food in the bathroom. That ain't how we get down. Yeah. Alright. Act like you don't know what I'm talking about. They use you with the commercials. Take a seat on the toilet with one of those sandwiches, that expensive bread. You know, the round bread on the top. It's like lumpy on the top. You got like some dark green lettuce sticking out of that motherfucker. 2 giant slices of slivers of tomatoes. You living a life for sure. You got the best life ever, pal. You know. All right, I think that's it. It's time to get to this workout, bro. Straight up. Straight up. If you ain't got to wait out. All right, so we're gonna start with these shoulder raises first. Dang. Already. all that stuff out of you. I don't know. You're not invincible. What I know. Nice and easy. Okay, remember that.
So already I can tell a smarter decision. Yesterday at the park only did 2 forwards, 1 back. I think it took like an hour and a half. I'm not really counting reps, to be honest. Trying to keep it low though. Yeah, but already I can tell it's a good decision because it builds. It's flexing like when I'm doing this. My shoulders are feeling like they're solid all the way around them. So if you do that, you lift heavy and a lot of reps for about a month or a couple weeks to a month, and then you do go light. It's how you tone it up a bit. Everybody wants to get ripped. That's how you do it. Lose track of your time invested during your routines, your regular routines, and then all of a sudden when you think of it, lower your reps. I'd stick around the same weight that you do in your routines, just lower your reps, and keep your sets the same. Just lower those reps and do the exact same routine, just less reps, and that's how you tone it up. Because I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. What you do when you're lifting and you notice yourself get bigger in the gym that day is you're just swelling it up. So if you do that every day for a month and it's swelled up, you don't take a break, then it stays puffy, and I'm not gonna say it stays pussy in there. It's probably just full of water and blood and building materials for the muscles. So protein is in there, and all the other chemicals that I don't know about yet. I'm not trying to go crazy with it. I just want to look like an adult human being. I'm a man. I just want to look like a really big adult man. When I was growing up, those are the ones that for sure I knew weren't gay, whether they were or not. They were the ones that did not look gay. It bothered me because I guess subconsciously I knew I wasn't gay, but I had a fucking fucked up, a weird ass beginning of my life. So I had to fucking figure that shit out, and it sucked. So it kind of like held me back and fucked up my thinking and shit, you know? If there was ever one thing in my life that I felt fucking held me back, it's just that part of my past. Getting raped and fucking not, and then telling people about it, and they fucking tried to make this shit happen again. It was the worst. So psychologically, it fucked me up, and I had to get to work to save myself. You know, don't give up. So thought it was light out there. 107. Hotel room time. Cherry up. So yeah, and it just was time consuming during my growth, my growing phase as a fucking human being, growing all the way up, maturing. It was just always on my mind. I couldn't fucking get it out of my head. I forgot what I was talking about. I know it had to do with gay. Oh yeah, and so in my mind, though my past seemed like it was trying to make me fucking gay, I had to fucking figure out if I was. It was the worst. Watching gay porn and stuff like that, female porn, but eventually I worked my way all the way to female orgasms, and then I stopped watching porn because it was this shit, you know. All right, I do apologize, but that's how it fucking went. AOL came around, trading the nudes was fucking the shit, you know what I mean, as a kid, and then you just you started your watching porn career from there, watching porn career, uh, and it educated me all the way through to safety. So I'm good today. But yeah, like I said, the macho guys, the big guys, you know, in movies and in our communities and stuff like that. Uh, that's what, just seeing them, it's like, you know, they were kids once or something. Like they for sure, you know, they don't look like this guy over here or these two guys over here. Sorry. So it always was in my head. I saw a magazine of this bodybuilder. He jumped as fuck, like he's big. I was like, what the fuck is that? Like, that's a man. I was like, oh shit, he looked like a fucking a superhero or something. Anyways, so that's what I decided. Growing up, I gotta be a big guy. I can't be, you know, a guy that's all little and stuff. He has to have to be big. So that's what I'm doing. 35 by 42. I'll look like a true man. Like I already look like that now, but you get the idea. You gotta like you know yourself, right? If you're these dudes over here, you gotta get to work. Uh, seriously. Keep spitting all that mucus out of you. What up? Here it is, right there. Yes. Anyone and everything. Safety first. Safety always. Safety, 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 safety. Always. Please be safety. Always. What? Is it? So, yeah. Whatever life actually is, I think it's like a victory won. I think I won something, and they tried to fucking take it from me. Like I think I won all of this for all of us. I do mean that shit, and I think before existing on a planet, persons were the way that we were. And I think some of us persons were thieves like no others. Like no other, like fucking pirate thieves, like space pirate thieves. And I think that they tried to steal what I won fair and square. And they tried to kill me. And they forgot about the most important thing. The person who said what is to win if you win it. And that's this planet. And they fucking lost. And they kept trying to kill me until they realized God, They kept ignoring the fact of God because they had so much in life. The best cars and stuff. And they fucking forgot who gave them the shits. So when they were trying to kill me and I didn't die, they finally figured that shit out and realized that now they're stuck in it. I love it, yo. Yes or no? That's all that matters. Is like the fact that you did it. You can sit here and tell my brain to think whatever you wanted to think. You're still a murderer. Shit. Yes or no? Am I? Alrighty then. Moving on. Shit. I don't have any more time to waste with you. Cheers. Rockstar Energy. Rockstar Original. Rockstar Grand Theft Auto. Normal letter VI 6. Letters. To a young brother. I'm not like changing it up. I don't think. Main reason, these are too expensive. So Red Bull. But they haven't fucking been trying to give me any more fucking Diablo Locos and shit. I gotta like order my shit online or something. Again? Like what's that? Like I gotta start ordering my shit online now, dog. What's that, yo? That's how they gonna try to play me out? It's crazy. There it is right there. I go in the Sprouts and they don't want to fucking like there's none on the shelf. It's crazy. It is strange when I'm shopping in there now. I'm famous and shit, you know? I think I'm fucking famous. I was already infamous and now they can't fucking let me go. Like they're pissed as shit on what's up, you know? And when they take away your life, first Sally Fitness, not your fucking grocery water. It's murder. It's fucking murder, yo. People in my community act like such babies when it comes to me. They act like fucking such childish babies, Joe. They're fucking like just doing the worst shit to me. It's fucked up. This is real life. You guys are disgusting. They're like a mob, like a gang. A bunch of babies. It's crazy. Ain't shit I could do, but keep showing up a lot to face the music, right? Face the music to me back in the day used to be you did something, you're hiding something. It's time to fess up. Now it's like, don't show up. You're perfect. But you just get the heck out of here. Wah. But it doesn't matter because there's just such a thing as cops. You think cops didn't fucking deal with this sort of stuff? Probably. They were just fucking sick of being drug addicts and shit. They was like, man, this ain't working for me. They would have got a gun. Oh shit. That's not a good joke. But I'm not gonna become a cop or anything, but I'm telling you, people get fed up. They grow up and they're like, that's about it for me. I can't act immature anymore. This is just how I am completely. That's toda. And a lot of people don't want to see that shit. Like it seems like the rest of the world, they just be running around acting like babies and shit. That fucking shit out of here. Standing by the Diablo Loco aisle and just for that. So we would continue. Well, we probably took it from you. Fuck you. Okay. You big baby. And all the shit that they say sounds exactly the same as the other person. It's like a giant mafia. Like it's like a fucked up ass gang, yo. It's not a gang. It's just like a bunch of babies acting like babies. They think they own the world. But the worst or the best part is I think they're getting arrested. I think they've been doing the worst shit in life, and the cops and the military surround them inside of a building or a location. I think, and they have this whole cooperated plan of attack, and it's to take all the fucking Diablo Locos and throw them in the trash probably, buy them and then crack them open, pour them in the fucking ground. I'm sure you guys have seen their YouTube somewhere. They definitely got a. I can't stand this motherfucker Rico the one do full YouTube somewhere. Super top secret. It's like poured it out. It's like all the people I do. What the fuck? They want you to be like a hater or something. I don't care. I mean, why should I care? You guys are a secret. You're hiding your lives and shit. Alright? You want a conflict. I don't want one. I choose death. I don't want anything to do with you guys. Like, I don't know what your problem is. I'm not a fighter. I'd rather die. I'd rather just die. Life's too dope to not appreciate this shit. I'm not gonna spend my time arguing with people who are jealous of me or just want to be better than me. I said you guys are better than me. Leave the Diablo Locos out of this. Please. Imagine if I came and dumped all your coffee in the fucking trash. Are you guys murderers? Or are you just trying to ruin life? Because to me that seems like the same thing. Do you know the difference? So, now I gotta spend more money on a more expensive drink. That's too good. Too energizing. It's an energy drink, not an energizing drink. It's like, anyways, I get to go over to the park eventually and take my time there. It's so dope. Like this right leg grew. Right leg grew. And it's still been adjusting. So it grew uneven. And the weird thing about it is, obviously, I damaged my leg. I'm starting to think that God truly does have a plan with us. Try to think in your mind when you were a kid and He told you what He was gonna have to do. A kid maybe in high school who can comprehend it. In high school, I noticed one leg. We all were like this. One leg or one limb was longer than the other side. My entire right half was shorter, and then it started to grow in recent years, in the past 3 years, I think, and it's evening out. And then also my back was, my shoulders were uneven, and then I started working out. A guy named Zeus, I swear to God, I don't think Zeus he's the god of gods, but I don't think he's the god. I think he was probably some human being like me or you or anyone who kept ascending in life to probably angel level or something. Sorry, I gotta put it out there so that you understand. Life is a evolutionary process. but still believe in God. And I think his name, he doesn't have a name, but in the Bible he goes by the creator, not the creator even, but he just uses that word, creator. I created everything that you see, the heaven and the earth. That's how it's written in the beginning of the Bible. He doesn't say what his name is, and I think that we gave him the name God because that's what the Israelites were calling the pharaohs in Egypt who kept them as slaves for lifetimes. They called them gods eventually because the Greeks went in there. All persons around the planet went in there. They correlated the word probably king or pharaoh or god, and they just decided on gods. In the modern time, we know the past people as gods when they got to the highest level, but obviously there was just some sort of royals and powerful beings, kings and stuff like that, kings and queens. Pharaoh, whatever that means, that sounds super alien. And as I said, the sun in the sky is the creator. Because think about it, they were guided out of Egypt by the North Star. The star is always in the north, it's always above your head. It's always in the sky. And they followed it to the west. Doesn't that make sense? So you put the star over Egypt and you follow it like a straight line, and that's where they headed to. If the earth is on an axis, it's probably America. And they stopped, right? In Africa, the earth is tilted like that. And if the sun is going over it like that, I don't actually know I've been trying to figure it out without checking. That's how I live my life. What's outside and I can understand, interpret, and then sorry, so it's just gonna work out. And then finalize my decision in understanding it after I investigate what I'm staring at, basically. I'd rather do it that way because I'd rather understand life as I did not put it together, but I was put inside of it as a part of it to probably understand it eventually if you want to. And I enjoy views. I enjoy the beach, for instance, a lot. I enjoy the unbelievable, this can't be man-made factor of life, of real life. So I always like to drink it in, take a moment and stare at things, even man-made stuff like signs on the road, words on it. I gotta go ahead and get my gobble on and eat up all those words. So, enjoy your life. Don't tell yourself no and stuff like that. You got nothing but time to eat your lunch outside and stare around, look around and stuff. While you got, 30 minutes to an hour to take lunch. It only takes you about 10 or 15 minutes to eat a sandwich. Don't act like you're going to be out there one whole hour eating. No, you're not. You'll be full before this. So, anyways, yeah. All right, so I'm just going to break through this. I'm a bodyboarder. I do what I want to do. Get the fuck out of here. Listen. Well, bring my Mercedes back. You bring my fucking Mercedes back. Hello? Listen. I'm not very good at bodyboarding, but it's a lot of fun. I'm sticking with it. I'm 35 years old. It's a hobby. I told myself to 42 or 45 because I saw some dudes out there. They could have been 60 or 70, but they look like they were right about like 53 years old, ripping it up. So plenty of time to live in enjoyment. You know, you take care of your breathing health. You should be able to do a lot of things for a long time. So I'm awake. I'm staying awake to that fact. You don't just get 1 to 2 years in youth and then it's gone. So sticking with it. Not trying to go pro or nothing. I'm just trying to get good enough to never want to get out of the water. And then I gotta get out of there. Just the water part for a day. Got my ride, just trying to fucking go back to work, back to life. When? So I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to like buy all new equipment though. All new stuff. Just got a bunch of stuff. New wetsuits, new bodyboards, new fins, brush guard. I call them sock guards, fin socks. I think is what they call them. Actually, I don't think they call them something that you wouldn't think they would call them. And wax, obviously. New bag. I'm gonna get the best bag out there this time. I'm not gonna get that thin one. I'm gonna get that shit with all those compartments on it. This thick like fabric, like a jacket or something. Not just like a thin tarpy layer. It's gonna have multiple pockets. I'm gonna have some empty pockets on there when I end up going to the beach one of these days. So, they won't be empty. Just trying to fix my leg and I will do anything in order to do that. Yeah, I think so. It's hard to tell. People care about you, but only when they fucking feel like clocking in. So it seems like they don't give a shit. Look at you. You ever try to draw on me, fool? Let's see. I don't like weapons and stuff. I'd rather run at you like this and be like, Shot in the face.
I'm the guy in the movie that thinks that he can take out 3-armed bandits.
Just 2 arms.
Yeah, I'll bring 2 arms as well.
But they have guns. So what I suggest if you're set in your ways of doing heavy lifting, don't change it, just keep pushing. If it doesn't seem like it's getting easier to do, you can do 2 things. You can take a break because it does give you your strength back to do your sets properly. Or you can just push through and know that that feeling is muscle on 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 muscle. And that's why it feels like it's not getting easier to do and you're not getting stronger, because you are getting stronger. And if you really feel the pressing motion, just feel it without being able to rub your hands on it. I bet you would notice the area you're working is solid, completely, the whole isolated, used parts of your body that are in use. They're probably solid all the way down your fingertips. So that's what it feels like. You get to a level where you're probably more muscle than fat now, so it feels like it, and you think, well, then why isn't it getting easier to do like it normally was? It's because it's all muscle now, so it's hurting because you're flexed, because it's flexing now. It's full of muscle tension, flex. There's no gaps and spaces in it. It's solid all the way down, so everything is being in use, which is why it feels like it. You've done it, is what I'm saying. You built the muscles. I need light outside. Sometimes I do feel like I've already lived this life before, but I think that's just kind of too much of a hope. Anything's growing up, reincarnation, reborn, and then also immortality, as if we never die or never died. And then on top of that, we have great series like Game of Thrones, stories that tell, like Dracula, that really gives you an idea of kind of if you had lived for a long time. I don't know it's quite there, but I think there's something useful in all of those notions and thoughts, and they actually help prolong and increase or support the idea of longevity and living, and they're encouraging in thought. When you see it and you can put it to good use. Dracula's story, living a long time, falling in love, becoming depressed because he can't die, and just thinking about his one true love, you know? That's real life in a way, minus the cannibalism is what it is actually. But you have to not deny yourself that you are alive. I definitely believe that this life has been a gift from someone or something. And I refuse to not be grateful. It's a true gift to have a self. Don't or do use my life story if it's been displayed for however it's been done like that. If you know me, if you know what I've been going through, what I went through, use it as an understanding. In the end, you still have a self on top of a fucking planet that's super advanced these days. It's time to get out there and obtain things that will be most useful with the remainder of your experience. A lot of stuff. A house, toys like no other. It's time to enjoy life. Sciences that need to be touched and grabbed by me. I think I have a pretty good idea in understanding what life is. Not what life is all about, but understanding, like I said, this is a gift. This is a true blessing, and people need to appreciate all this freedom that we have. Because if you don't, then you're not understanding what you got there. They'll put you in jail just to show you what freedom means when you can't get up and go take a shit because somebody laying next to you says, fucking go to sleep or will fucking kill you or something like that. And they don't fucking come rescue you. The guards don't come and save your life. You just do as they say to you. The inmates right there beside you. You know what I mean? That didn't happen to me, but it's like that. You're you, right? I'm me. This is me talking on camera. I'm not a tough guy. I may look scary, but I'm not that tough. And there's different people in the world, is all I'm saying. So Yeah. We'll bounce to the ounce.
Yeesh.
Sorry about that. Sorry about that.
Oh no.
Please don't. Please don't. Focus this.
So far, But it is time for that. It's as if racism is so. Excuse me, I'm talking to right outside my windows. This is my region. You can listen if you want or don't. It's as if it's so important to you guys that you don't even realize we're not fucking conflicting in hatred for our races anymore, or one another races. It's so a part of your thinking that you're not even being racist anymore. You're just being your race. So quit it. So this right leg is weebly wobbly. It's getting stronger now. So I can do this. It's gonna catch it up to the left one. Straighten it out too. Don't bend and twist it. Like I said, all right. Oh, shit. What if I was depressed? Like I get depressed because this completely heals, and like the tingly good feeling of it regenerating its nerve endings goes away, and it's just a foot again. It's like right? I get depressed because it doesn't feel good anymore. It's just a second leg. Nah. So about that, using it, or when you hear, so you're doing something for yourself, you're fixing your jam thermal on the side of the basketball court in the big leagues, the NBA or European basketball league, or global anywhere, professional or otherwise basketball league. You jam your thumb in the game. Coach, take me out for a second before your thumb is you want to hurry up and get back in the game. You hear your teammate look over and say, "Hey, don't use other people." You weren't. Just keep fucking adjusting your thumb. Give yourself the thumbs up and fucking get back out there. Because that's what people do. Like, they say shit and it fucks up your train of thought. You're in the middle of fucking some like brain surgery, fucking science and life healing fucking operation. And somebody comes along and be like, "Hey, don't use other people just because you look up at the fucking scoreboard." Like, don't use the clock. It's like, what are you talking about? It's a jam thumb. It's none of my business. You hear shit like that and it just stops you. Like, what? That twist could have been the one. I've been right back out there, coach, but fucking the seventh man of the tall boy over here is like, nah, it's my turn to shine. Oh no! That isn't what I think it is it? Alrighty. I think that's it. Since the sun is up enough, and go straight to the park. I've been liking to shower right after a room for workout. Hotel room for workout. So what you do, mate? What's said is, well, I don't know. It's kind of it's a swoop, but